You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming Podcast, Project Paradox. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back. Thank you for joining us again here at Saturday Night Gaming. This is your exciting escapade through dice rolling as we present you to this latest campaign, Project Paradox. I'll be your host and your guide through this wacky adventure. You can call me Tony, and I'll go ahead and introduce my cohorts in crime. But first, I'll remind you to click like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends and family about us. Check out all of our campaigns going all the way back to Gloom. Thank you for listening to everything, and thank you for continuing to do so. Now, starting at my right, let's go ahead and get an introduction of yourself and your character and a little bit about what's going on with you right now.
I am Dan, and I am playing Zix Kinfang and Zazzle Cogswiggle, who have just managed to accidentally explode a portal into the ground that definitely looks safe. But when we threw a toolbox through it, somebody on the other side reacted who sounded very familiar to Zix.
All right. I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Maziel DeGrain, also known as Bones. He is currently following the Black Road after tripping on some mana slivers.
Also known as Boneface Sniper Dude. Oh, I'm sorry. My name's Chuck. I'm playing Wraith, Jonas Wraith, and I'm just kind of looking around doing,
Good, yeah. And Squiggly Head.
I am John. My character's name is
John.
Sam Danson.
That's true.
And I just saved the life of someone that's not a robot.
Yeah.
That's
Her
true.
name is Rose.
He's not a human either. All right. Well, let's go ahead and dive right back in. So, in the remains of a exploded house that existed in an alternate dimension, it kind of seems timey-wimey. You find yourself in the rotten debris and chemical fallout of a radioactive explosion. And, of course, your local mad scientist Gnome has created an exploded portal in the middle of the asphalt that seems ethereal at best. And of course you threw a toolbox into it and heard, "Oi! I heard!"
Yep. I call out through the portal. Hello, the other side.
Hello yourself! Is there anybody out there?
Are
Can
you
anybody hear me?
Are you hearing me okay?
I can hear both of you.
I feel I'm all alone.
Can you hear me now?
All right, so you continue talking to the rippling energy, but of course it's just,
Yeah.
it vibrates back with some responses, but that's about it.
I'm gonna roll perception real quick just to see if I even recognize that our friend left in the middle of the distracting stuff that was happening before I decide whether I'm gonna jump into the portal.
Okay.
As it seems natural. 20 plus 10 on wisdom plus perception.
Yeah, you would know that Bones left and exactly how far away he is, and that he seems to be in a trance-like state, marching off into the distance.
Yeah. Gonna say through the portal that, well, I'm gonna tell Zazzle to talk to the guy on the other side of the portal, see if we can figure out where it's gonna go, if we can get him back. Maybe we can all jump through real quick.
All right, so go ahead and do me a favor. Count down the 6 die that you had to a 4. And roll for Zazzle, keeping the portal stable.
That is a natural 17 plus 10.
Okay.
So 27.
All right, so he continues to fiddle with something on the capacitor.
Yeah.
And the portal almost seems to steady itself out, the voice becoming even more clear.
And I'm gonna see if anyone wants to come with me to go and try and bring our friend back.
I'll go. I'll go get Boneface, Sniper Dude.
Okay.
Brigida crosses her arms and says, I'll stay here and protect Cogswiggle as long as he keeps his distance.
Well, he's supposed to be busy keeping the portal open, so hopefully that'll...
Yes, busy indeed. Yes. All right, and Sam Danson.
I'm gonna go
He's going to go with you as well.
because I can't let my friend die.
Is the large wolf thing still here too?
It is leaning over the not robotic girl, who's not a girl, but is a girl.
She's not a girl, but she is a girl.
And she is now conscious and was talking at
And
the
seems
end
to be processing through information and memories that have escaped her during her time in this place.
So while they're working that out, we'll go try to get our ally back.
All right, so as you go to step in the right direction, of course, you hear, "Oi! What are you doing? Get off of my back here! Don't you see I'm throwing deuce!"
Tom?
They're like punching back and forth at each other.
The
other one doesn't really make any noise. It just kind of like continues to ripple with this like silvery...
gonna try using my weapon. No, I'm gonna use my psychokinesis to basically try to slam the mercury thing into the ground. Like, try to flatten it.
Okay.
Even though he seems to be doing a decent job of distracting it.
Go ahead.
That is a 31.
Yeah, so you basically just scooch Tom out of the way. You just push him to the side and put your fingers against your temple as the mercury thing starts to roar at you and leap out with all of these silvery tendrils, and then goes as it's crushed into this now crater on the ground and can't seem to fight its way free.
Nice. There. That should buy you some time.
Well, what are you doing, eh?
We've got to go get our friend back so that we can get through this portal.
I'm really good at getting people back. It's like what I do.
Oh, well, that would be very helpful.
But I don't want to walk that far, so pick me up. He crosses his arms against his thumb-like body.
Pick him up and put it.
This is the least tall I've ever been while riding on somebody's shoulder. I like it. All right, let's go get Skullface Sniper Guy.
Let's do it.
All right.
Him.
That is his name, right?
That's what I call him.
That's what we all call it.
Sounds about right. All right, now, as y'all are walking to catch up with him, Bones, go ahead and give me a perception.
We're trying to save you. Oh. That's average.
That's better than bad.
Oh, I was hoping that was a 9. Dang it. So 13. All together. I have low perception, my man.
Obviously. All right, so you're just marching on down the Black Road, and of course, on either side, all you see are these open fields. When you first started heading out, they mostly seemed disintegrated and burnt from some form of explosion that happened. And now, as you've gotten further and further away, they seem kind of like, they're not burnt, but they're not exactly lush and green. They're just kind of like dead grass. The beigeish color, yellowish brown that they take during the fall. No life to them, but you see them kind of just standing there. No wind at all moving the grass.
Well,
You don't know much else because you didn't perceive a whole lot.
Well, you said to follow the Black Road, so I'm going to start a full sprint.
All right, so hey, you are running. So as the three of you plus Tom Thumb are walking down the road, you're closing distance in on Bones, and then all of a sudden you just see him sprint. He just juts his head forward, shoulders into it, and just sprinting full
I'm gonna
force.
try to look ahead of him, see if I can see whatever it is that he's trying to get to, because he obviously sees something that he's trying to get to fast.
All right. Before you go, any of you two have anything saved up, queued up that you're wanting to get done?
I'm just gonna like speed up to him if I can see him.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Hey.
see him if you want to speed up
Yeah.
to him. So we'll get a roll from you on speeding up, roll from you on perception. Jonas, you're good with...
I'm just walking.
Phew. Oh, I rolled a
Start a run
1.
now.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Look at this guy.
Oh, you had that hidden
I
chip.
had a hidden chip. All right.
Crouching lightning, hidden chip.
I rolled
Whoa!
a 20.
Exact opposite.
20.
All right.
Nice. So, as the three of you are walking down the road and Jonas is just kind of like
Christopher
hanging
Walken.
back, you look ahead and you see the fields of almost a wheat-colored grass, tall grass, and you see something begin to sway in the grass, almost like a serpentine pattern, going right alongside where Bones is running and starting to veer towards the road that he's on. And then all of a sudden you see this as lightning shoots right past your face, and all of a sudden right next to you, Bones, you look to your side as you're running as fast as you can, and you see Sam, and he's just kind of like gliding next to you, and he's like
What's up, bud?
slowing down to get to your speed.
You again, what are you doing?
Oh, man, just looking out for you. Where you headed? You ran off?
Yes, I'm off to find power.
Oh. Okay.
It's like this itch in the back of my skull.
Yeah, well, we can find together. So why don't you just slow down and let us catch up to you?
What, us?
Slow down and let us catch up to you. All right. Now, I would feel bad about making you roll in perception again.
I don't care.
And Sam, you need to roll
Sam.
investigator perception.
I will perceive with my perception of one.
The dice do not like me tonight.
Perceiving with 8, so 16 total.
I'm so focused on finding that I'm not paying attention.
Yes, 16 total.
So, Jonas Wraith and Tom Thumb and Zix are, as you're like...
Feels too tall for them to see it.
Yeah.
But I can see it.
As y'all are walking, and they're a good click ahead of you, but you can still see them, and you see the pattern in the grass sway and then sharply jut and rush straight towards them. As then what bursts forth out of the grass is this large serpentine-like dragon with red flesh that seems to be cut and poisoned with radiation all over. And it has these several tendrils that come out of the back of it, almost like a dragon that fuses into a squid. So it's got like these tentacle legs. That then wrap down and around onto the road as it smashes into Bones and Sam.
Smashes into me.
Gonna ask Tom if he's up to flying one more time, since I've seen him fly super fast before. I'm not aware that he has to be flicked yet.
He
Okay.
has to be flicked.
So for the two of you that just got ambushed by this large red dragon kraken,
Just freaking ambush me in.
it's going to be carrying through. So right now it's just trying to ensnare you.
Yeah.
So it just carries a 4 damage unless you have some form of armor to absorb that, whatever goes past it.
I have EM shield. I have an EM
You
shield.
have an EM shield, yes. And you should
And
have written in your little
I
shield
did 2.
2. So it carries a 4, so you're going to take 2 damage in your health.
2 damage on my health.
All right?
Have we rested? We haven't rested.
No. But you are currently ensnared in these strange squid-like tentacles.
10 tentacles.
All right, so you
Tentacles.
wanted to try and shoot Tom.
Tentacles.
I'm asking him if he can fly over there and save them, since I've seen him go through a head before.
All right, so he stands on your shoulder and he's like, yeah, I could probably do that. Yo, Wraith, give me a boost.
All right, come on.
All right, he hops off of your shoulder onto Wraith's hand. All right, give
aiming?
me a roll on your strength.
I'm gonna assist with my psychokinesis.
Psychokinesis assist on the aim.
Oh, nice. 20.
Oh,
So that'd be
20 plus.
27,
Plus his 2 that he just gave you.
29.
29.
Nice.
Nice. So basically you're like, hey, can you help us out? And he just jumps straight on Wraith's hand as Wraith goes. Aims up and flicks him into the distance.
And as soon as he flicks him, I'm doing the bowling thing where I'm like, nope.
Guiding him along the way. As he just... This little thumb-sized man that blasts his fist forward and flies through the air like a speeding golden bullet. And of course, Sam
Dance.
Bones, you're wrapped in these tentacles, like kind of like crushing next to each other as this golden blast flies right past you into this creature.
Like, what the?
Big bloody gush sends it to the ground as it begins to lose its form and sucks back into itself and boils and bubbles, letting the two of you drop to the ground as it then reconstitutes as a man. And you would recognize that man from the last time you saw him, the general of the Red Guard.
Yeah.
What the?
Malik?
Malik.
Yeah.
So as he's pushing himself back up from the ground, he reaches down to his arm,
Yeah.
reaches into his flesh,
It's gross.
and then pulls forth this bone that he then begins to fully retract from his arm, and you can see that the end of it has become sharp, almost like a blade. It's this spare bone that he pulls from his arm.
That's cray.
That's not cool.
That is
Or let's-
cool.
Actually, what I meant to say is that's something you don't see every day.
That is cool, but probably bad.
Just a few feet past him, too, and all of the gut and gore. You see Tom Thumb. Oi! Oh, that was friggin' gross, man! Not cool. Alright, so he's standing before Sam and Bones with this bone sword.
And we're still about a click away.
Sam and Bones. And
Bones and Sam.
Bone sword.
All right.
Here we go.
See what happens.
Who has initiative? He's already pulled out his bone sword, so I'm saying he just gave us a warning, so we have initiative.
I'm shooting him with the Chaos Enchantment. See what happens.
Alright.
I'm gonna lay down on the ground and cover my head.
Shockfin! Shockfin! Oh no.
Oh, what? What'd you roll?
Oh, I wasn't. I could have rolled with that. That was fine.
It's worse.
Is that worse?
Is it worse?
Went down by 3.
I'm down by 3, but it's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
This is fine.
Everything's
It's on
fine.
fire. But it's fine.
Oh, it's
It's-
fire too?
Huh?
In a field that's dry?
Actually, yes.
We're on a road.
19.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's not horrible. It's not the worst you've done. But fire. So, you take the shot. So he basically pulls out this bone sword and he starts to do this intricate dance with the sword, like this kata. And he's moving towards you, flinging this sharp bone sword as he moves in closer and closer. And you just kick out your rifle, hold it in front of you, and as the bullet hits him in the chest, it doesn't seem to pierce his flesh, but it carries him back into the field as then fire begins to spread out in all directions very, very fast as it's enveloping this field of flame. That's what this is now, the field of flames.
Cool. That's what the bard will sing about.
It is what he'll sing about. Of course, then Malik stands again in the field of flames. There is a singeing burn across his chest. And he pulls the bone sword free again, and he starts rushing towards you. Kill me.
Where's me? I'm just your
Well, him. You're
regular
both standing
electric
there.
man.
You're next to each other's.
All right. I'll take my coat off. Well,
Alright, then.
no, wait.
I'll try this die.
Got some shards in there.
He does have you.
There are shards in there.
Let's see how fast this guy can move. So I run up to him,
Uh-huh.
and then I want to run around behind him.
So you don't want to attack him. You just want to run behind him just to know if you're fast enough to do so.
Yeah, and then when I'm behind him, I'll attack him.
All right. Give me a roll with your dex.
Dexterity roll commencing.
That is a 9, sir.
A 9.
Teen.
And that's it, I guess.
All right. So you run at super speeds into the field of fire, and like a bolt of electricity, you rush around right behind him, and as you come to a stop, you see the singed hairs on his head begin to sway in the wake of your speed. And you rush to try and hit him, but he spins and catches your hand just as you come in, and you are now locked in combat with him.
It's like Flash versus Superman.
It's awesome. And I'm going to go ahead and have you, since you're in close proximity with him, you're going to need to roll either evasion or taking the attack.
Evasion is
Wow.
17.
27.
Speed. So he's swinging, and I'm slow-mo dodging. This is a whole fight's happening in slow motion for us.
Yeah, so as he slices down with his bone sword, you just aren't there. And then he moves to hit you again, and you're not there.
Yeah, that's what Mr. Miyagi taught me. Like,
Wax on, wax off.
no, just no be there.
No,
Like,
be there.
yeah.
Just let some other stupid high school kid take the hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so we'll go back over to y'all are catching up now.
Yeah.
Obviously, the field's on fire. You know where they are.
We've finally gotten to the area, though.
Yeah, you'd be approaching to Bones, who is standing in the Black Road, in the center of the Black Road, still holding his large sniper rifle.
Bones, you gotta come with us, man. I can't pay you if you don't stay with us. I'm not looking for you after this whole thing's over to give you money.
The thing I've been searching for is a head.
Bones. I noticed you shoot magic bullets.
Yes.
What do you think you could do with this?
What is it?
And I hold out a brick of mana.
Holy mother. Oh, that's holy.
What can I do with a brick of mana?
There's a lot of things you can do with it. You can ingest it.
Well, I'm not going to eat it again.
Shove
You
it
can
into your
explode
gun
it.
like a clip. Or like a magazine.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Is that even okay? I don't know.
So I'm going to erase a brick of mana.
So I look at the brick of mana and I look at the gun and I'm like,
That's probably
Quick
gonna be a
question for you
magic one.
two. Do either of you have crafting?
Oh, I don't.
no,
Any kind of MacGyver thing?
no, I have arcane.
Okay, so what I'll have you do, he's giving you teamwork bonus.
Mm-hmm.
You'll roll at disadvantage
Uh-oh.
to see if you can figure out how to make this brick of mana combine with a gun to make it boom good.
Can he spend a favor to change that to regular roll?
He can spend a favor to lower the benchmark.
That might be helpful.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
The lowest
Take the lowest.
of 14 or 12.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
12, add
12.
that in with your
Arcane.
arcane intelligence, whatever.
Okay, so that's gonna be math. What happened? 23.
Nice. For some reason, this just makes sense to you.
Was
This
that 23?
gun of yours is actually
With
built.
+2.
25.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right. So this gun of yours seems to be built specifically to process arcane energy and mana. So it pretty much accepts and converts the mana brick, and it'll start to shoot that mana as you deal it out. That'll double your damage score.
Doubled.
And the mana brick will last for 5 shots.
5 shots.
Nice. Wise man once told me had more mana.
All right, so now that you have it processed into your rifle,
I'm going to shoot it and may God have mercy.
Wait, what are you doing? What'd you roll 2?
You rolled a 2?
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
he rolled the D6.
Yeah, because it's already
yeah, it's in there.
it's already there. So it's already in there. I rolled a d20, by the way, a nat 20.
And that
Ah,
20.
nice. What did the
So that'd be 33. And the effect was acid.
All right.
And it's double
Sam.
damage.
You see the flash in the distance, and you know that it is a shot heading your direction. Obviously, you believe that they are aiming at Malik, who you are dancing with at the moment. I will let you roll to evade. Sam.
I will roll to evade. I messed up when I did that. Someone else is going to have to look and see what it is.
17. 27.
27.
You see the bullet coming. And as he is slicing down against you because you have his full attention, you basically duck, spin, and run across the field.
Can I smile right before I do that?
Yes, an electric smile.
Yeah.
As the bullet reaches Malik and as he's turning to look where Sam is going, the bullet meets his face and explodes into acid.
Real acid?
As his skin is now melting across his bones, the bones begin to mutate and spike as they turn almost draconic again, and he howls out in pain, releasing this roar of explosive energy. Everybody roll dex. Or strength, if you have physique. Oh, you evade.
It's not being kind this time.
21. 21.
All right.
Haha, much better.
You can always use your psychokinesis to empower your
Using
armor
my
too.
precog to give me a little bit of a jump on everybody else.
Got it.
34.
That is 16 plus 9 is 25.
All right. So you all manage to tuck and roll and evade the power of this sonic scream. As he begins to move forward towards you, and I'm telling you, like, the flesh only gets up to his collarbone. Everything past that is like mutilated and melting into this mutated bone and blackness.
Cool.
You think you can kill a god? I will devour your souls. You will give me the nourishment I need to heal myself and escape this place. We will continue to ravage that realm we left behind. Suck every last drop of life energy from it.
Jeez. Dramatic munch?
Oh, so you want to leave too? Okay. That makes two of us.
All right, so it is rushing towards you, and it's like, when I say rushing, he's not just like running, he's like reaching his arms out and using it to pull himself forward at faster speeds.
He is dramatic.
I am taking another shot.
All right, now wait 1 second before you do that. Sam,
Yeah.
give me a roll on investigate.
Alright. Yeah, where's my roller? Yeah. What does it say?
16.
Okay,
on.
I am a
What's your
detective. I have both perception and investigate. 'Cause
So take your investigate, add
Yeah.
it. What is it?
it is a +1.
All right, so +1 to 16 makes it 17
to
plus your,
int,
You good?
which is an 8.
which is an 8,
Yeah, they'll pass it.
So that comes out to 25.
26.
25.
So it's 9 plus 17. 26.
26. You're right. All right, so as you're running like lightning
Yes, just
and you escape the field of fire back onto the black road, something actually catches the corner of your eye, and you look and then run down to see what it is real quick, and then run back.
Okay.
And in that instant, you notice that there is this very large man who seems to be kneeling on the ground with his hands in his lap and his head hung over.
What does he look like?
He is very large. He looks like, I mean, it's hard to tell how tall he is because he's kneeling down.
Yeah.
But he's a brick house of a man. He looks like he probably weighs at least 350 pounds. Muscle, just bulky
Muscle.
there. Furry, like a fur pelt and cape cloak that's surrounding him. But you can tell he's got a lot of workout underneath.
He lifts.
He lifts heavy. But he seems to be hanging his head there. All right, and then you rush back to everybody else. And as you do...
As he shoots, I'm going to try and use my psychokinesis to slow the dragon creature down.
So you assist him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So +2.
Hey, Tom, want to go for a ride?
You know I do.
That's a +2, so that'd make that a 9 plus 10 plus 3, 22. It'd be 22 and
25.
All right.
Wait, are we going nuclear again?
he's
What is the effect?
yeah, it's radiation again.
Is it again? Wow. All right. Radioactive, man. So as you sit there and you pull the bolt back and you release another round, right next to you, Jonas Wraith holds out his hand and flicks his finger as Tom Thumb is launched side by side with your bullet.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not worried about Tom. He's a god.
The bullet and Tom rushing forward at high speeds as this dragon creature, this demonic entity, begins to mutate again as his skull turns into this black demonic mouth that is just growing like a serpent ready to eat something in one fell swoop as the bullet starts flying right towards him. Tom gets there first, holding the mouth open.
Oh god.
And then inviting the bullet just past. As it goes. The explosion blows outward. And then sucks back in. And mushroom clouds up. It was a successful shot. With the combination of Tom using time displacement and you doing a very accurate shot. This nuclear explosion is funneled directly into the entity that was Malik.
Was.
Well, I guess we answered that question. Can we kill a god? Was he a god? I don't know, but he's nothing. He's a little bit over there.
Right?
As you see this little gold man strutting across the field, dusting his shoulders off and straightening his cap.
Told you. Told you I wasn't worried about Tom.
Snaps his finger and the temporal field dissipates from around him. Ah, yep. I can do some pretty cool things too. Good teamwork, Boneface. Like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What else can I say?
Well,
all right, Sam, so you rush back up to everybody as you see this nuclear explosion occur.
Everyone else sees this little guy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's awesome.
Okay.
Still tripping.
Making sure I'm not still tripping, man.
You are totally tripping.
Oh boy, we're all tripping.
He dances around with his arms, trying to make you think.
Do you know the space kittens, Tom?
Oh, kittens. Kittens become cats. No one should trust cats. They are enigmas, wrapped in the shell of a riddle, told by a riddler.
if that thing's handled, I'm not sure how long my brother can keep that portal open.
Oh, fun. Portals.
We should probably get back there if nobody has any objections.
Alright, I'm ready.
No, I thought we had a mission. I have a mission.
I hope you liked this week's episode of Project Paradox. If you did, make sure to head on over to our website at www.SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com and check out all of our other content. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. And as always, I hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming.